All right, ladies and gentlemen, this your boy Messiah Boss. This is my boy Rod, Roti, and you're tuned in to Quality Life, the podcast. This is episode 4.
Once
This is the
again, it's
fourth
on.
installment. Once again, it's on. This is the 4th installment. Man, thank everybody who been rocking with us. You know, hey man, I ain't
Appreciate
gonna even
y'all.
lie, man. I see a few new subscribers, man. If y'all gonna check this out, man, thank you to the new subscribers.
Yeah.
Uh, like I said, we're gonna have this content coming. We're gonna have this content rolling.
Yeah.
And
We
man,
here.
we here, and we're gonna keep pumping. We here to stay. So man, we just gonna jump right in it. I'm gonna let you lead the way on this one, man, because I know
Man,
sometimes, bro, when I get rolling, I can get rolling.
Yeah,
And I know
yeah. You do be rolling, bro.
I be rolling, man. You know,
Yeah.
I have a million miles a minute in my head that I be wanting
Yeah.
to get at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I
Yeah,
know
yeah, yeah.
you wanted to talk about something. So let's jump into that.
Man, you know how I do it. Before we, I gotta do my little housekeeping thing, man.
Yeah,
I
do
want
your
to shout out
housekeeping.
to,
Do your housekeeping.
shout out to the Don Dada. Shout out to, his wife T.
Yeah,
Y'all check them out at TroyDenise.com, man.
yeah,
Y'all women, she get you looking right. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And I also want to shout out my aunt Jason. Check out his show, the Very Opinionated Show. They doing some good things over there.
Man, I'm
They was
gonna have
talking about,
I'm gonna have to check
you
it
gotta check
out.
them out, bro.
What can
Yeah,
I mean, I'm always there on YouTube, right?
YouTube.
So, what else they on? Like, what social media they on? Or you ain't really kept up with it like that?
Nah, I don't. I know he put it on Facebook like he'll promote it, but like
Okay.
I think when he when he recorded, just go straight to YouTube. But they had a good one last week, bro. They talking
Yeah.
about racism. You know what I mean? And
We gonna get there.
we gonna get there.
The thing about it is, now this is what I want people to understand. I've seen many of podcasts. I've been in attendance with many of people have shot their podcast. The problem is that right now in the beginning, we're trying to stay away from the cliche taboo type thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody always be like, like, and I get it, but a lot of people don't know how to produce new conversation. So you have the same reoccurring conversation, and it's gonna happen because stuff like that is life. It's everyday life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You can't get away from that. You know what I'm saying. So we gonna hit them topics. Trust me, we gonna hit them topics. We gonna hit relationship topics and all that stuff like that. But everybody kind of saturated on that stuff right now. So
yeah.
We got a different dynamic that we coming from right now. But
yeah, you know how we do it.
You got some more housekeeping, bro?
Nah, brother, I'm good, man. I'm ready to get up in
let me go do some housekeeping then, man. Shout out to them boys at Crew Season, man. Them boys, man. I used to show them a lot of love, man, and I be showing them boys love. They doing their thing. They killing it, man. Like I love seeing like they up there, man. I ain't gonna lie, them boys winning. They moving up. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. My homeboy Akeem Raw. You know what I'm saying? Raw and True podcast. You know what I'm saying? Go check that boy out. They on their whole mission. They really geared towards Crew Season is geared towards relationships and like friendships, community, friends, and things like that. Big groups of friends and stuff like that.
Okay.
Raw and Uncut, my boy Akeem, he's geared to that wave of trying to restore manhood. And actually me and him chopped it up a few times. And like I said, we gonna work our way up to try to get boys to have a different outlook on manhood. We gonna get to that. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna progress to that. We just ain't gonna jump into that and make that our main bread and butter. Cause like I said, it's a lot of saturation in a lot of things right now. So
yeah, it is.
On top of that, them ladies that we kind of old, man. Them we kind of old ladies, bro. They doing their thing over there. A group of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 ladies, 5 beautiful young, black sisters, man. And they doing their thing, man. They 3rd season. You know what I'm saying? So they got some real continuity. They got some real gel over there. I used to kick it with them a lot on their Thursday night, podcast. They changed up the format a little bit. I'm gonna have to get in the mix with them again. So other than that, man, let's jump into what we gonna talk about today, man.
I know when y'all clicked on the video, y'all see the title. You like 24 hours to live. What you talking about? You know, so if y'all not familiar with the song, that was a song from I believe it was like the late 90s, bro. It was like
Yeah, it was like 99,
it was like
98 or something.
man, yeah, it was like DMX,
Yeah.
Maze, and I think the Locks was in it. You know what
Yeah,
I
the
mean? And
locks were in it.
you know, and that was the name of that song, you know,
Yeah,
but they was like, if you had 24 hours to live, just think, where would
yeah,
you go? What would you do? You know, and I just really want to speak on that and kind of get a little personal, man, because I'm gonna kind of start a little heavy with it because I was thinking about my grandma the other day,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you know, we was, man, you know, we was, anybody that know me, especially if you from the Teague family, you know, y'all know how close we was. You know, she called me Roy, but like she had this twang to it, you know, like my mom calls me that, but like you know, I'm, you know, no disrespect to my mom because she has her way of saying it too, but she's still here, so you
exactly,
know,
exactly.
I'm just, you know, but my grandma called me that my whole life, and my mom calls me other things too, you know, but you know, she got sick in 2019. She had I believe she had a heart attack. You know, she had heart attacks before,
Right.
you know, and but this time she was in the hospital. You know, I believe, man, I never forget it. We was getting ready to go to the rodeo. That's, you know, that was around the time, yeah, they got sick. And this wasn't 2020 because remember they shut it down last year. So this is 2 years ago. And you know, she got sick and she was in the hospital. And you know, I just had a funny feeling about this one. You know, so she got sick, let's just say February, March, and she, you know, she was in the hospital for a stretch, and then she went home. And
Yeah.
then I started seeing her, you know, I started going to her house because it was a lot of years um that was it was a lot of let's just say tension, you know, in my
Okay.
family because
Yeah.
it was an outside force, you know, without going into too much detail, that was bringing
Yeah.
tension. So it was a lot of years I didn't really see my grandma, but
Yeah.
you know, before them years we was close, like, you know, we
Yeah.
was always close.
Yeah.
And but it was a lot of years that I didn't go over there. So when she got sick, you know, when she was in, because she, that kind of left her bedridden. She was bedridden after that. And growing up, bro, man, my grandma was like, man, strong woman. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really remember my granddad too much, you know, because they got divorced before I was born. But like I saw him here and there, but he passed in like '99, so I didn't really get to see him a lot. So my grandma was like, you know, a staple in my life. You know, it was
Yeah.
where I live, and we would go to my grandma's house, so that's why we were close. Like some of my memories was a lot of my memories was from that house. You know, from my grandma's house. Coming to
Yeah.
America, you know, she would let us watch that all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, as she, you know, she got sick, so I was going over there, and you know, I believe it was around, let's just say, late August of 2019, because I'm skipping ahead. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. You're
um,
zooming through time. Yeah.
my my brother and his, you know, and his and the chick he was with back then, they was having a second daughter. And you
Mm.
know, I went with my boy JC. You know, we rode over there, and then something, we went over there, and then we was leaving, and something was like, go see your grandma. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, cool. So, you know, JC, you know, he rode with me over there. We went over there together, and I just, you know, I talked to her, you know, and I was just like, you know, we just talked, and she was just like, you know, take care of your mom and telling me things. And, you know, I was like, I was telling her, man, my grandma, you know, I call her mother. I like, man, you know, we doing, you know, we got some big things in the works. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I, you know, I need you to keep fighting. I want you to see this. I want you to be proud of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, I am proud of you. And I'm thinking in my head, man, bro, I have, well, not bro, but you know, grandma, I ain't done nothing yet. How can you be
Yeah.
proud of me?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is this is what I'm thinking. But she said, and you know, I told her I loved her, and you know, we just talked one on one, and you know, I was good with that. And because she passed away, I believe middle of September. You know, you know, the next month. And when she passed away, I was at the J, so I was at work. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and my family was there, whatever. And you know, I tell that to tell this because you know, when I think back on that, I don't, you know, I don't regret that. I have no regrets on that being our last conversation because I told her how I felt, told her I loved her. You know, we talked, and you know, most people would feel bad that they didn't, that they weren't there for her final breath. You know what I mean? And I didn't, because I was like, man, you remember I don't know if you remember the Ice Cube. You ever remember Behind the Music, how they would tell stories about NW, like groups and stuff, and they had one about NWA.
Yeah.
And he was talking about him and what's the Eazy-E, when Eazy-E got sick.
Mm-hmm.
And Eazy-E, he was unconscious and all that, so he really couldn't see nothing. But Q told a story about him seeing Eazy in the club and them chopping it up. And Q was like, man, that's how I want to remember our last conversation. I don't want to see him with, unresponsive and all that. When I saw upright, healthy, that's what I remember as I go to my grave. So I kind of, have the same thought process. Granted, she was, like I said, she was in bed, but she knew she was talking to me. When she called me Roy and all of that.
Yeah.
So, I was good with that. I'm still good with that. I wish things would have worked out differently. We would have spent more time together and all that. But that's how it go.
Yeah,
so,
that's how it
be. That's kind of where this this topic came, because I was listening to this that song the other day, and I was like, man, that'd be a good topic to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So I guess me personally, if I had 24 hours, man, I would just want to be around the people that I love, talk to as many people as I could. And it's not about, I wouldn't want to do nothing too crazy, because you can't do, you can't live a lifetime in a day. You know what I mean? So like, all the things that I want to do are, people I want to reach and all of that. You do that. I want to do that today. That's why I'm focusing on when I'm healthy. I don't want my life to have to come down to the last 24 hours in a mad scramble and to get things done that, that I wanted to do or whatever. If you want to do it, do it. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's possible, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about traveling to the moon or something like that, but if it's like, let's just say you want to start going to the gym, or you want to change the way you eat or whatever, and like Nike say, bro, just do it, and Confucius said, I'm gonna keep going back to that. That's I really like that statement. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. And I kind of add to that, it starts with a thought. And so you act, if you think you want to do something, you research it, you do your due diligence, and then you got to get out there and do what you want to do, because you don't want to be an old person and be like, man, I should have did that. Looking back on your life, and I don't want to have any regrets. So I know I was kind of long-winded with that. I flow like the boss, but like I want to kind of get your perspective on that too, man.
Yeah, keep going, because okay, before we go too deep, because I'm gonna ask you about that last 24. Okay. But before I get to that, like you was talking about with your grandma, man, and how your grandma, you told your grandma, man, we're about to do something big. I want you to hang around, because things are really gonna shake. You know what I'm saying? And then her time, you telling her, she telling you that she proud of you and things of that nature. Man, it was crazy, because like me and my grandmother, we had that talk, but my grandmother, she's still living though.
Okay.
This grandmother, we had that talk, but we had that talk from a different perspective.
Okay.
We had that talk, it wasn't from no I'm proud of you type deal or whatever. It was more like, I'm mad at you. You know what I'm saying?
You telling your grandma this?
Yeah, my grandmother.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. She was more mad because my grandmother, I mean, okay. When sometimes some families, man, and I'm gonna be honest with it, and with the whole, QuaLITy, the life world and QuaLITy life, universe we got going on. But my family ain't especially on my mother's side, they ain't the most, like, entrepreneur. We fit make an attempt to go to college. We fit we fit get together some businesses and we gonna do it. Now, bro, like everybody on this side, either you gonna hustle, you gonna plot and scheme, you gonna live off the government. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody got no no wild ambitions. Like, yeah, my aunt, she feel like God called her to be a pastor, but you already know how I feel about that note. You know what I'm saying? It's just
We're gonna
like,
get into that
yeah, we
future
we gonna
future
get into
show.
that too. You know what
Well,
I'm
you're gonna
saying?
make some people
You
mad with
know,
that one, bro.
she, she feel like, she feel like she's supposed to be, she want to be a pastor. So like at the end of the day, it's like when people look at what we got going on over here, like it's kind of like if you work, you made it. You did something. You're doing good. You the ones everybody look up to, and things of that nature because you're working.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like like I said, nobody has done nothing that is quote unquote prestigious. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody
I
went
got you.
to the league, nobody went to made it, music, made all this money. Nobody did, like nothing, like nobody did nothing major, nobody did nothing big. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when you look at that, it's one of those things that it was like they kind of like, my grandmother looks at it and she'd be like, sometimes one thing her and my grandmother on my father's side had in common is that their favorite child or their favorite grandchild was the one who was doing more for them at the time.
Okay, you mean like financially?
Yeah, it was my favorite was, like say for instance, my grandmother would be like, oh, that's my favorite grandson. He gave me $300, hoping to get $400 out of
From
the
the
next
next one.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. So
Damn.
it was on that note. You know what I'm saying. It was never no. I'm proud of you. I'm happy of you and everything like that. It was never none of that stuff. It was more just it's like if you was doing it, oh, I love you. You the one. You know what I'm saying? You the one now. But if you're not, it's like, oh, whoever doing this. And we had a talk one day.
Yeah.
And we had a talk one day, and she was like, I'm mad at, like, and she was mad too. Like she was like pissed.
She was
was
hot,
like,
huh, bro?
Yeah, nah, man, she was hot. She was like, I'm mad at you. And I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? What's going on? And she was like, you were supposed to be something already.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you were supposed to be something big already. Like, you were supposed to went make the money. You were supposed to went make the millions. You were supposed to went and took care of the fam and all that. And like she was mad. Like she was cussing me out. Like you got all the damn smarts and you got all this and you got all that and da 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 and you were supposed to be something. Like you were supposed to, you were supposed to take care of everybody and you were supposed to have this already. Like she was mad because you got to think about it. My uncle, which is her son, you know what I'm saying? He went to prison. He got to prison for life. You know what I'm saying? My other uncle, which is her stepson, which came from my grandfather. Okay. He'll drug addict. You know what I'm saying? He'll drug addict. Now, the rest of my cousins and everything, yeah, they look up to me. You know what I'm saying? All of them have their chance where they want to be the big cuz and be the, doing what they doing or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm the one that everybody look up to because when it comes to, see, the thing about it is like I tell people, I could jump out in the street right now and I can go toe to toe for these boys. And we can go out there, we can go rack up, we can go make 10, 15, 20, 30,000. You know what I'm saying? We can go do that if I want to. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like I don't see
is that worth it?
Is it worth it? Is it worth it then getting caught up and facing 10, 15 years or 20, 30,000?
No.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't, it's not worth it. So it's like at the end of the day, and her thing over it is that when she looked at me and she looked at my mind and she looked at everybody else's mind and she looked at how I was always like a born leader. You know, like I had that presence about me and things of that nature. And she was just like, man, you were supposed to have been something already. You were supposed to have been got it. You were supposed to, like, I remember you, like, as a kid, like, you was always inquisitive about this. And you wanted to do this. And you was like, you going to do this. And you taught yourself how to do this. And you taught yourself how to do that. And she was like, I just don't know what the hell happened and why you ain't make it. And it came out. Wow. It was just like, and it came out and it was just like, because you was the only hope that this family got. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So that's
crazy.
That's when it kicked in, and I'm like,
when did this conversation happen, bro?
Ooh, bro, it's 2021 now. This conversation had like 2017.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? It had like
not that long ago.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, because what happened is desperation starts kicking in, right? Desperation starts kicking in, and as you get older, especially with them grandparents, you remember how we was talking about how, you know, if us young, you know, African American men, we get our money, first thing we got to do is we got to spend backwards.
Yeah.
Because everybody want to get taken care of. You know what I'm saying?
It happens a lot, bro.
You come across that million. Guess what? Grandma want a good life before she leave.
Yeah.
Mama want a good life before she leave. It's hard to look at, say for myself, it's hard to look at women in my family, like, that I know that have all been in abusive relationships, that have all had men dog them out and do them bad, and have never really just seen the ideal of a good man, that to finally be someone who come across some money, who come across a good life, and look at them and be like, man, you know, I can't help y'all. I gotta focus only on this over here.
Yeah.
And that's the fine line. And that's the fine line that I have to look at my wife's face and be like, do you really understand the ramifications of a marriage that you walked into? See, because that's the fine line that I don't think a lot of women think about when they decide to get married to a man. Because
what you mean, like who the man is, or who he comes from, or what?
Well, who's the man, and on top of that, who is he to his family? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Even though the family probably not prominent and sitting on major money, but at the end of the day, he's still the boss to the family.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? So, and then when you look at it, and I remember my wife, it clicked to her then, because he was like, man, we've been together almost 20 years. And out of the 20 years, everybody in your family, like, single. Like,
wow.
You know, they just got a man here or there. Nobody really married. If the one or two women that really did, they got into a bad marriage. You know, these few sleeping with this and that, doing this, you know, whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, I look at your family, and I say now look at me looking at your family. I come to your family, and they can have a family function where everybody show up with their kids and everybody just kicking it and have a good time, and everybody go home. Yeah, you might hear a brother or two argue with each other over who gonna stay up and clean up. But on my family, I'm like, in the 20 years we've been together, how many events you been on this side?
It sounds like y'all on two separate sides of the track, bro.
And yeah,
your families,
family wise. So family wise, I'm like, well, how many events you been to on my family? Just say, she say 19. And I say, okay, well, out of the 19, how many of them we walked away with without nobody fighting, kicking and scratching, about to shoot each other, going to jail, talking about somebody sleeping with somebody else's man?
This your family we talking about, right?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm telling this to my wife, and I'm like, how many times you done showed up to these events and we walked away when nothing was going on? And she was like, man, There's none of them, man.
Damn, all 19, bro.
It's not.
It's going down.
What 19 wasn't the number. I was just throwing the number.
Oh
out
yeah,
there.
yeah.
But just
Wow.
pretty much it was like 100%. It was like,
damn.
It's always some bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's always some undercover bullshit going on. You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
So bring that back to my grandmother. Desperation comes in because you honestly don't see nothing out of nobody else. And to me, it's sad because let me just put it like this. The hustlers in my family, to me, it's sad because the hustlers in my family, the ones who are actively doing it, they honestly think like that was my God gift to the world.
Hustling.
My God gift to the world was to sell these drugs. And I'm like, really in your mind, you think your God gift to the world was to be literally a pharmaceutical killer? You know what I'm saying? That you think you honest and think about it, they really believe it. They really believe like, you know, you been around niggas that be like, bro, this is I'm gonna do this till I die, bro. This is who I am. I was born to do this.
Yeah.
But I'm like, nigga, you born to rob and steal? That what you telling me? You born to sell crack? That what you telling me? You telling me you ain't your purpose is to sell crack? That what you saying? Your purpose is just to sell weed, pills. That's your, but and they honestly believe like this is my purpose because they don't see nothing past that.
That's all they know.
That's all they know. Yeah. So when my grandmother look at me and she going off on me, it's like, and she said something. She said something that put a lot of weight on my shoulders. She said, the faster you go make that money, the better chance the rest of my grandsons got at living. Because if you go get rich, it's a very good possibility that they're gonna stop.
I know it's a movie, but it sounds like you was Frank Lucas in American Gangster. Like if you would have been a gangster, well, okay, you what's what we're looking for? The link that's gonna bring everybody out of that.
Well, okay. This the link. Okay, this the link right here, right? Without saying no names, I say about you remember when I was going through my big case and stuff when I was working with the city, right?
I remember that.
You remember I was going through my case. I tell you, I was going to court and everything like that. And, I went to court for like almost 15 months behind this. Yeah. Well, while I was going through that, right? Let's just say I had a real good friendship with a true boss. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
I had a real good friendship with a true boss.
Y'all was A1.
We was A1. You know what I'm saying? We was A1. At the end of the day, I was like, I don't want to know your business. You know what I'm saying? Just go do what you go do. And you know, I'm gonna keep it legit. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you on the work end, because you come to work, you show up. Whenever you gotta leave, you ain't gotta tell me what you gotta do or whatever. But you know, you're a grown man. Just remember, man, once you leave, if you get jammed up, bro, like that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the game. You know what I'm saying? Don't tie this back to me whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh no, you know, we good on that. So he pulled up to the job one day, came in, do his regular routine, and this is how legit he was about trying to stay low key. He had a parole officer. He was on parole. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, most people on parole, they gotta go get a job. Yeah. So they can go show the paycheck stub. Yeah. So he came to me and he was like, bro, I need a job. You know, I need a legit job. I ain't really tripping on the money. I need a legit job to show a paycheck stub to show that I'm working. Now you gotta understand, this woman is a flight attendant. You know what I'm saying? So, and she ain't like no beginner. She's a top vet flight attendant. You know what I'm saying? So she making bread. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And he a real live boss in these streets, but he been in that system. So he got to come do something the right way. You know what I'm saying? To make these people believe he out here walking right. So he come to me. I'm like, dude, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I'll start you next week. I'll start you next week. You feel what I'm saying? So he came in, he started, and he was humble about it. And the thing about it is, now you gotta understand, this nigga's a boss in the street, bro. But he's working on the back, he's working on the back of a trash truck for me. You feel what I'm saying? Wow. Like most niggas who was in the street, who's
not
moving like that, when too pride was too big. Because it's broke. It was broke dudes who pride was too big to be like, nah, bro, I ain't working back in no trash truck, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, I'm the boss at this job. I'm over 2 departments, and I work on the back of the trash truck 2 or 3 times a day. And I should never do it, but I do it to keep me humble. I do it to get from out that office. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that don't make me. You know what I'm saying? I've been at the bottom before. You feel what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Oh boy came in. You know, he on back of the trash truck. He working, coming in, doing his thing. One day he called me out to the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? He was like, bro, let's I'm gonna talk to you about something. Bet. Say Roti. When I say this boy, 320,000 in cash. 320,000 in cash and about 6 bricks. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And this boy say, look, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I said, bro, you ain't gotta tell me nothing. You don't even tell me nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want nothing. Go handle your business. Go handle your business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And so I'm like, okay. I see that. I'm like, man, like, boy, you really doing some things. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, look, bro, I trust you. We A1. You the only person that I really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, most people would have saw this and I would have never either really showed them, or if I would have been working probably for another boss, I would have showed them this and then they would have probably told on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So long story short, back to this desperation thing with my people. You know what I'm saying? So when my grandma was telling me, you know, you should have been something, right? Now you got to understand, previously, before that, when I was doing my music, when I was doing my music hard, and I was going out rapping, doing shows.
Yep, I remember that. I was right there with you.
He showed up. He showed up to one of the shows. He showed up. Well, he actually showed up to a few of the shows.
All right. What I'm saying? You low key though, huh?
Yeah, he was low key though. He showed up to a few of the shows. You know, he brought my grandmother, my mom, and them all kind of drinks and everything like that. They introduced him. You know what I'm saying? So my mom and them and my grandma and them was like, you know, they peep the same. You know, my folks from Fifth Ward, so they know a nigga in the streets when they see him. You know what I'm saying? So they just came straight out with it. It was like, you the man with all the money, huh? You know, you know what I'm saying?
Straight like that, huh?
It was straight like that. And he was like, nah, it ain't nothing like that. You know, saying, you know, me and your son, he was talking to my mom, my grandma, me and your son, me and your grandson. I'm like, that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? My boy, he look out for me, man, and I look out for him. Whatever.
Wait, hold on. Your grandma was in the spot?
Yeah, well, man, my grandma was in the spot. My grandma was in there shaking that old ass. Man, she was in there, man.
She about that action, bro.
Hey, let me tell you something. Since we gonna do this on the side, boy, man, my grandma was at the spot. My grandma got some motherfucker drunk one night. I had to carry her like Superman do. Goddamn,
like Lois Lane, huh?
Yeah. I had to carry her like Superman do Lois Lane. Man, my grandma in that motherfucker about, at the time, probably about 67 years old, drunk, toasted. And my mama, boy, ooh, you know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
So everybody was like, oh man, your family real live throw like that. I'm like, yeah, like my mama and them. And when it came, they really wanted me to do this rapping thing hard, because it was like they died. They was like, yeah, that's my grandson, that's my son. He gonna be a rapper. But at the end of the day, you know, we'll get to that later. Let's get back to the story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, long story short, you know, my partner, he showed me what he was working with, doing what he was doing. And he was like, look, bro, I need some youngsters, man. Not necessarily some youngsters, but I need some real cats out here, man, who about making some money. So me, I'm thinking, well, look, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I'm up here at work, you know, full fledged a lot. You know what I'm saying? When y'all go home, I'm still at work, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours more. You know what I'm saying? But I say, look, I got some people that I trust that I will put my word on the line for, you know what I'm saying? Because I think they really want to make some bread. So I think they're gonna do the right thing by it. So you gotta say, I'm thinking about my people. You know, I'm thinking about my flesh and blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Told them, look, we finna get to this bread, bro. We finna get to this bread, and I already had it mapped, bro. I had it mapped out how I was gonna move it through, you know, the city, and how it was gonna be with ease. All they had to do was just show up, drop, pick up, show up, drop, pick up. That was it. Like it was legit. It was gonna be easy, bro.
In and out.
No suspicion, bro. Because I was gonna be in all city vehicle, everything. You won't suspect nothing. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Wow.
When I told these niggas this, bro, and I'm gonna show you how God worked, bro. And after that day, that's when I was like, you know what, God, bro, this. I told you from the last time getting in trouble that I was gonna never mess with no drugs and nothing again.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I backslid on that, and I got tempted. And you showed me the truth again. So when you showed me the truth again, I was like, nah, I'm good. I told him, bro, 2 bricks, and this man gonna put some cash in y'all hand to stay afloat. Feel me? Just to show the stuff, the process moving. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what to do. Y'all ain't never had this much. He ain't even forcing y'all to try to get it back quick. He just want to make sure it's gonna move. So they like, bet, yeah. They getting crunk. Like, yeah. Let's get this bread.
They ready.
I say, bet. I'm gonna call them and set things up. We're gonna be to my spot. It's gonna be on neutral grounds. Y'all coming because y'all my peoples. So I know that it ain't gonna be we just moving somewhere and y'all on neutral ground. That's my partner and y'all my people, and it's gonna be at my place. So y'all shouldn't be able to fuck me over, and he shouldn't be able to fuck me over. You know what I'm saying? It's neutral ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I get off the phone with these boys, and literally, bro, like 10 to 15 minutes later, pocket dial. They pocket dialed and called me back. And they was just like in the background, yeah, nigga, man, we gonna rob that nigga, man. We gonna do all that. I say, bitch. I say, you know what, dog? I call my partner. I say, man, you know what? It's a wrap, bro. Don't even worry about it, dog. Don't even worry about it, bro. Because now at the end of the day, nigga, y'all just showed me, nigga, y'all don't give a damn if I get killed in the mix or not, because nigga, y'all gonna do something dirty and it's gonna make it look like I'm the main person behind this shit.
Yeah, like you set it all up. Yeah,
like, bro. Bro, I thank God every day, bro, that pocket dial got back to me, bro. And
that wasn't no coincidence, bro.
It wasn't no coincidence.
Nah.
I thank God that pocket dial got me back, man. And I heard it. I'm like, bro,
wow.
Y'all really was just finna do the game dirty, bro. Y'all
That's
really
real deal.
Mess up the whole bridge. And at the end of the day, I had a plan. Like, even though, don't get it twisted, it was an illegal plan, but I still had a plan to try to get some people on and put some money in their pockets.
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, bro, I'm thankful for that pocket dial, bro.
What you tell the dude you was working with? You just said
I ain't tell him that they would. Yeah, I wasn't gonna mix the two like that. I just told him, I said, you know what? I said, bro, you know what? Now that I think about it, bro, I know what you got to do, but I said, nah, man, they acting too young, bro. They acting too young.
Damn.
They acting too young, and you want to really, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I understand the game.
Yeah.
I understand I understand what come with it.
Yeah.
I understand when you wake up in the morning and you decide to get into it, you got to accept whatever come with it. You
That's
know what
how
I'm
I go.
saying? And at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest with you. The relationship that I had with my boy was on the love, but it was just on the love of it had nothing to even do with the game. You see what I'm saying?
Like straight
Yeah,
respect.
yeah, it was just straight respect.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously the love that I got from my cousins, them, I get y'all. This is the game.
That's blood.
It was my fault because I really expected niggas to come in trying to get a clean result from a dirty game.
Yeah.
And
Don't work like that.
at the end of the day, they showed me it wasn't gonna be no clean result in this dirty game. So I'm not mad at them for being who they were because they looking at it like it's an opportunity.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But I'm just glad that it worked out in my benefit to where at the end of the day, I'm not warring with my boy. And then on top of that, I ain't got a war with my people because this whole you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know what, and I had and then my grandmother them, long story short, my grandmother them were like, where your friend? Like, where he at? Da 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 da. And I was just like, nah, he stay low key, grandma them, he doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't really I just tell him I don't really mix business with family like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
did you ever talk to your the people, like your family? Did you ever let them know that you heard the pocket dial?
Oh yeah, them niggas know. Them niggas know. So that's why, like, that's why even when it's just like it's not it ain't. But like I said, I'm not mad at them.
Yeah, that's
because
the game.
that's the game. You know what I'm saying? And it was my fault. It was my fault for putting us put like this. It was my fault for putting a bloody gazelle in front of a bunch of hyenas. That was my fault. That was my fault for doing that. You know what I'm saying? And then I put a bloody gazelle in front of a bunch of hyenas, thinking they weren't gonna be hyenas. You know what I'm saying? So that was all my bad. So like, long story short, my grandmother and that was like, you should have been. She was like, you should have been something. I'm bad. You supposed to say, like, you supposed to save this family. Da, 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 da. And at the end of the day, and I'm like, well, because in my mind, I'm thinking like,
wow.
I'm looking at like Denzel's, the Samuel Jacksons, and all these people like that. A lot of these people who didn't really, get into their purpose and stuff like in their 40s and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, grandma, life ain't over. But
that's true.
At the end of the day, she looking at it like, man, I'm in my 70s. I don't know how long I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be here. I want to be here to live with. I want to be here to. Can I at least drive a brand? Like, but this is the problem.
Enjoy the spoils, huh?
Well, this is the problem. Like I said, man, my grandfather was a pimp back in the day. My grandmother never worked for a long time. She never like all my years when my mother never was young growing up, my grandmother never worked. She never did nothing. They lived in a big white house, picket fence, everything had bread. So she lived a good life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She lived a good life, had money, had cars. My mother and them came up under that. That's why my mother and my father didn't work out, because he was a hard-working dude who just wanted to go to the military and be a cop, and she wanted to be in the limelight. She loved them deep boys, she loved them drug dealers. So guess what? They ended up getting divorced. It was like oil and water trying to mix. You know what I'm saying? My mother was like, I love your daddy to death. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I was the father of my kids, but at that time, my young age, I loved him. He was the man that I wanted to be at home with every night. But when I was out and about, he didn't stand a chance. Because I wanted to be in them Cadillacs. I wanted to be riding on them Daytons. I wanted to be in the cars. I wanted to be, especially in my youth when I was young and I was considered the baddest thing in the neighborhood and everything like that. I wanted to live it up. You know what I'm saying? So
that's how I go.
Yeah, that's how I go, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, but man, like on that whole talk with your grandparents, your grandmother, man, it's like, like my grandmother right now, like she's still living, and she it's in her speech, she'll be like, man, you can tell it. Every time I come around, she be like, man, it's like, God damn, grandson, ain't nobody got no money. Ain't nobody got no money, man. Ain't nobody did nothing. I guess I gotta go and hit this corner store down here and see if I can win the lotto. You know what I'm saying? She,
Wow.
man, she be
Yeah,
tripping,
she
man.
ain't playing no games, huh, bro?
She ready to get back to some money. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's like, don't get it twisted, bro. I'm not gonna lie. People love you more when you in the money. You know what I'm saying? No matter, like put like this. I don't get no love for being a hard working dad. That I don't get no love from that. You know what I'm saying? I don't get no love for, helping my kids with schoolwork and trying to be a good upstanding father. And I don't get no love for that. You know what I'm saying? But being in the streets and doing this and doing that and selling drugs and selling this, oh yeah. We love you. We gonna put let's party. Like, light up the street. He coming, they coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, the love is there. You know, the love is, they more excited about loving somebody that can possibly leave tomorrow.
Is that real love, my brother? Or is that like an illusion? Or they love the money?
I mean, it's real love when you don't know what love is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then on top of that, it's real love. I mean, because you got to think about it, man. It's like, we can just take it back to two people living under a bridge. You know what I'm saying? How much did that woman really love that man when he got her living under a bridge? You know what I'm saying? Like love. Like, let's be honest, man. Love come with stability, man. I don't know no man who out there, like, no, don't get it wrong. Dudes gonna always get to lay up with a woman. Loneliness gonna always take over some situations, but I don't. It's a difference though. It's a difference between this man was on and then he had some financial troubles and got laid off or something like that, and now he at home and he's trying to find his way back. That's a difference, because that man that put some work, that man that showed you that he'll work and he'll do what he got to take. He's just going through a bad season when it comes to the job market. But you talking about just, I'm just a bum. I don't want to do nothing. I ain't trying to work. I ain't trying to do nothing. I'm trying to live.
Oh yeah.
It's no love coming with that. It's no love coming with that. But at the end of the day, you got some of these women that's so lonely that they'll still lay up with someone who ain't trying to, who don't try to do nothing, who ain't got nothing going on for. They'll still like these women. Don't get me wrong. Loneliness gonna subdue a lot of these women, man. A lot of these women open up their legs to anything when they lonely. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, think about it, man. When a lot of these women out here, they lonely. They so lonely that they know this man ain't finna go nowhere. He gonna be with them all day long. They can watch him all day long because he ain't going nowhere. He laying up under them, and he can lay up there and just fuck them all day long because he ain't got nothing else to do. So a lot of these women rather have that. You know,
that sound like dependence, huh, my brother?
Man, look, but like a lot of these people are how can I put it? Like I said, bro, it's loneliness, it's low self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? Like my mother, man, while we thinking about this topic, like, last 24 hours to live, man, my mother, best friend, man, just got murdered, man. You probably seen it on the news. She got shot 5 times.
Damn.
She got shot 5 times, man, trying to take care of a nigga that wasn't about nothing, man. Knew he wasn't about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But that low self and beautiful woman, bro. Beautiful woman. And at the end of the day, that low self-esteem will have you attached to anybody, man, just to be with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
It happens way a lot more than you think, bro.
It happens a lot more. You know what I'm saying? So,
damn.
But let's get on back to where we was at.
Yeah.
4 hours to live, bro.
Yeah. What would you do, my brother? You know
I was
what I mean?
Gonna ask you that first. I was gonna ask you, give me a rundown. Well, it's hard to say give me a rundown on your last 24, but just, I guess, if you could, if you knew at your current state right now, we ain't talking about, like if or whatever, only based on what we got right now. If you had 24 hours and you knew you only had 24 hours to live, what would you
What would I do, huh?
Yeah, what would I do?
Man,
What would you?
you know, I would try to reach out to everybody that's came across my life or my path. I would go down the list of the phone contacts. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even really talking about social media like that, but like I would at least try to call some, hit them. Hey man, I appreciate you, I love you. You know, man, I probably want to watch a movie or something because I'm a big movie dude, man. Like my favorite movie probably is Heat. You know what I mean? So I probably have to watch that, man. But
Oh,
that's
old school Heat.
yeah, man. That's
Yeah,
like 3 hours though. So
yeah.
hey, I don't know, man. I'm
You
gonna
cut
have to
in your
watch that.
time.
I'm gonna have to watch that. The night before or something. But man, like right now, I definitely would hit you up, hit Don Dada, Diamond. Y'all know who y'all are. The
Yeah.
people that's in the top contacts and man, just read the Bible. You know what I mean, and talk. Just be with my mom and call my pops. Hopefully my pops will be down here by then. But just really tell the people that tell as many people that I can. I appreciate you. I love you, man. Just the first thing I want to have no doubt that I'm going to the pearly gates. So I'm gonna pray the big fella. Hey, Jesus, make sure I have a place with you. When I close my eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like when he was on the cross. I don't remember which thief it was. I don't remember which dude it was. One of them was like, I think he said, just curse God and die. And then the other one was like, well, I want to have a place with you, in paradise. And Jesus was like, yeah, I got you. You know what I
Remember
mean?
me in paradise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember me in paradise. I'm not quoting it exactly, but you know what I'm saying, bro.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
I want to make pair him out over anything else, man. I will make sure I'm at the pearly gates. I'm talking to big fella. Hey, man, when I close my eyes, I want to make sure that I'm at them gates. I don't want to go nowhere else. I ain't trying to go below. You know what I'm saying? But just I think really why I brought this topic to you, bro, is because death is uncertain. We don't know next. Our next breath could be our last one. So like all the people that I talk to on a regular, or even the people that I don't, I try to leave a long lasting like positive vibe with them. I want to make sure that I'm not the one that's it's not about kissing nobody butt or nothing like that. It's just that's how big fella made me. If I can take some time out to listen to somebody and they tell their story, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? And that's how I treat people. So I guess my whole point is don't let it get to the last 24. You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye said, and I think Big Brother was people never get the flowers while they can still smell them. So I try to tell everybody, man, I appreciate you, got love for you. Even if like we don't see eye to eye, that's cool. But like I ain't got time to be carrying grudges and trying to, hate people, man. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't build like that.
Yeah.
So like, I want to make sure when people know me, they was like, man, I try to leave an impact on them through big fella, because big fella made me like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I guess to answer your question, man, I probably would just, I know definitely, I know my mom will be there, so I definitely would, talk to her and, we just get ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't want to do nothing too extravagant because hopefully I've already done that. You know what I'm saying? By the time I'm, on my last 24, That's really the point.
Man, I'm gonna be honest.
What you gonna do, bro? Boy, you got that smile. What you, man?
No, let me tell you why, bro. It's like
okay.
I can't fool God in 24 hours. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like that's why you said don't let it get to your last 24.
Yep.
I'm living right by people now. You see what I'm saying? I'm living right by myself now. I'm living right by God now. So even if it was my last 24, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to spend time, you know, trying to make amends with people at the end of the day.
Trying to right wrongs, huh?
At the end of the day, if it's my last 24 hours and I broadcast it, and I know for sure, you know what I'm saying? Most people should be trying to reach out to me and like spend time with me because like I'm at peace already. I did good, you know. I told you all the good things. I didn't encourage you as much. At the end of the day, what else is for me to say in 24 hours? That you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, if you know I'm the one about to go, and how good I am of a person that I'd have been to you, that means in my last 24, that the people from the outside, like if I knew it was your last 24, you know what I'm saying. I know, man, you got a good relationship. You know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna spend time with my partner. You know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I don't at the end of the day, I don't know who you would necessarily be like, oh, you know, I just want these, you know, in this final hour or whatever like that. I just want these certain people with me. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have your little, you know, request list of who you want, because at the end of the day, everybody who gonna reach out to you in that last 24, you may not want them there in the final minutes. Y'all was cool, but y'all wasn't connected. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like me, it's like you said, you already been living right by folks already, to where you ain't got to do that. Like you ain't got to go say I'm sorry. I go look no for I forgive you or you forgive me. I ain't got to do all that because my slate clean with it. Nobody. If a person hate me right now, that's them.
That's on them, huh?
That's on them because I ain't do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? So my last 24, it's like at the end of the day, it's like, bro, like don't get it twisted. I'm still gonna have fun. You know, I want to party with my people. You know,
you gonna turn it up, huh?
Well, no, this is the problem. Yeah, I'm not gonna be out there being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get super drunk. I'm gonna get high. No, I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna spit in God's face like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No,
you might get a domino game in.
But at the end of the day, I mean, let's have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, let's sit around here, let's tell these jokes. Let's sit around here, let's play these dominoes. Like we ain't got to gamble. You know what I'm saying?
No,
we can scrape the fun of it. Everybody get together. You know, let's get this barbecue going. You know what I'm saying? Let's tell these stories. You know how and at the end of the day, bro, everybody go home. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go home. Everybody go home. But that last day, that last day, you know, I'm going to go find somewhere to get rebaptized at that moment, just to make sure everything is crystal clear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We don't want no mix up.
Especially at the end of the day, if I know that if I know for a fact that I only got 5 hours to live, I'm going to get rebaptized for sure.
No doubt.
Just to get rebaptized, I'm gonna do my repentance of all my sins, and then other than that, bro, I'm gonna sit there and we gonna laugh and we gonna go, and then when it gets to that final 30 minutes to an hour, you know, I'm gonna go tuck off in the room by myself and just go to sleep and just let it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it ain't gonna be nothing extravagant. I ain't gotta go, you know, do nothing. You know, like at the end of the day, it's like. If it's in a position like that to where you have no control over, and you know you getting out of here, it ain't no. It's you pretty much the death angel came to you and was like, 24, I'm coming back for you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing you can do about it. So you might well go on ride out, and at the end of the day, it's just I ain't gonna do nothing super special, but. Like I'm like party, because at the end of the day, when I do pass, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want no fake Christian activity around my death. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't want no fake Christian activity around her.
Yeah, do what you've been doing.
Do what you've been doing. Be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Be exactly who you are. Drink. If you're gonna come to the funeral high, come to the funeral high. If you're gonna come to the funeral on a few drinks, come to the funeral on whatever gonna make you feel comfortable to get through that situation, do it. You know what I'm saying? Do you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like don't come and do that. Oh God, I'm gonna change my life, and don't use my funeral in vain, because people use people's funerals in vain time and time again. We gotta change. We gotta stop coming together like this. We gotta just do. And guess what? A week and a half later, they back cussing each other out, fighting each other, stabbing each other in the back. Another death in vain. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing happened.
Like nothing happened. So it's like, I don't want no fake. I don't want no fake religious activity around my death, man. Man, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? If you can't, if you got a grudge on your shoulder with somebody, come with that same grudge, bro. Because if God not strong enough if the presence of God is not strong enough to make you want to do a clean slate, seeing my black ass dead in the casket ain't strong enough to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth.
What they say? Keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy, because it's not, bro. It's just people just be entertaining and faking the phone. You know what I'm saying? So my last 24 hours, I know a lot of people gonna be like, man, I'm gonna wild, I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna get all these broads, I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna party. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got. If that's what you're gonna do what you do. You know what I'm saying? But my last 24, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be mellow, man. You know what I'm saying?
You said we gonna have a domino game, huh, man? We just look, man, you can't be turning over no tables, man. Come on now. Don't be flipping no tables over, man.
As soon as I get to them pretty game, that's the first thing God won't talk about, man. Why you flip that table like that? You know what I'm saying? Why you flip the table like that?
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? But but like the last 24, man, it's like, I mean, I tell people, go out how you gonna go out. You know what I'm saying? Because if I know the scriptures like I know the scriptures, even if you do go out the way you want to go out, if that was how you live your last day, I don't think that last day. Well, I can't speak for the Most High. Let me not even try to attempt to make a decision or how God gonna handle this business, because I don't know. Like God, I'm gonna be honest with you. God could be the strictest person in the universe. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. So at the end of the day, a God could be the most lackadaisical person in the universe. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he's gonna handle this business. I know what the scriptures say. You know what I'm saying? I know what the scriptures say, but at the end of the day, that's but if my last 24, man, it'll be laid back. I wouldn't do nothing, man. I do some shit. I like chill with my kids, make love to my wife. Now I ain't gonna lie, that man, I'm gonna have to try.
You gonna have to do that. I know you're gonna have to do that, bro.
I'm gonna try to get as much as I can. If I got 24 hours, I'm gonna try to. I at least need to hit that every other hour, man.
Boy,
that's my life too. I need to. In 24 hours, I need to be hitting that 12 of them hours at least.
That's why you married, man. Come on now.
Married, man, for real. Like, at the end of the day, like, let's be honest. At the end of the day, if I really like on that, give me all my kids, hang with all my kids, and at the end of the day, I don't want my kids to see their daddy died or nothing like that. I'll go back with y'all mamas, but obviously the ones I got with my wife. But go back. Other than that, y'all go back with y'all mamas, and I don't want y'all to see this. I don't need y'all to be seeing nobody getting pulled out the house in a bag and nothing. I don't know nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just go back, but them last 12 hours, man. I ain't gonna lie. I need to be with my wife. I need to go out with a bang.
It's gonna be a free fall, huh, bro?
Hey, I ain't seen it either. So I need to be. I need
it's
to
going
be
down.
I need to be acting like I'm creating another baby. You know what I'm saying? That's something for them last guys.
I know it.
But
I already know it.
If I'm gonna do that, bro, like it's gonna be something like that. I'm like,
man. Let me
go ahead and hit these skins on the way out, man. Cause You know, eyes gonna close. I ain't gonna never feel that no more. So
Man, it's time for action.
it's time for action. You know what I'm saying? I
I
know
know it.
I know you don't feel good. You know, I know I'm about to die, but come on, we gotta get this thing
We
popping.
got to get to it.
I'm gonna make sure you don't want to get married to no one else.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for real.
Oh man. Hey man, but before we end it, man, I just want to say, man, to the people that's out there, watching, and our quality people out there, rocking with us, man. You might want to, ask yourself, what would you do? And if you feel like you got some stuff you need to get done that you can do it. You know what I mean? That's why we here, man. You know what I'm saying? We want to inspire people, help people, man. And
yeah.
if you want to tell your story or whatever, we here for you too, man. But live each day as though it could be your last, man. Because one of these days it will be, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know how I like to send it out, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out my unc, man. At the Very Opinionated Show, and for all the women out there, y'all want to get a fit. If y'all out there stepping out, hopefully with your mask on. What I'm saying? Y'all go to TrueDenise.com, man. She gonna have you right. She got some fly stuff over there, man. Y'all go check her out. But that's all that. We at that hour mark, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you, everybody, look. Acts 2:38, man. Acts 2:38. If you okay, look. Now we finna get serious. If you a person who believes in the Holy Scriptures, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't believe in them. If you don't believe in them, I am not talking to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna disregard you. I'm not gonna cut you off, because guess what?
Yeah.
I can win you over, even though we disagree right now. So listen up. But if you're a person who believes in them scriptures, who you say you got a relationship with God and you believe in the Holy Scriptures, Acts 38. Repent. Be baptized in the name of Jesus Christ, Lord Jesus, and be a believer. This is the thing. This is what y'all have to understand. If you're a person who believe in God, who believe in Christ, who believe in the Holy Spirit, who believe in that, who believe in the holy apostles and the holy apostles and the holy prophets and things of that nature. Yeah. Y'all have to understand, these people were disciples of Christ, right? You know what that means? They were disciples, which means they were, before they became apostles, they were disciples, which means they not only did they believe in them, they lived by it, because what they believed, they lived it. You know what I'm saying? What's the point of believing something that you're not gonna live it? Yeah. It's just that's one of the biggest keys that people don't get when it comes to your salvation.
It's empty.
You can't say, I just believe there's a God up there. Well, just believing is not going to do it if you're not living by it. Yep. You're not going to be perfect. You understand? You're not going to be perfect. But when you say you believe something, you live by it because you believe it. You see what I'm saying? So you have to live by this word. Now, you got to know the word. Start off with Acts 2:38. Repent, be baptized in the name of the Lord Jesus, and tarry for the Holy Ghost, which means tarry means to do what? That means to wait. Not just wait. Wait don't mean just sit there and not do nothing. That means stay in that word. Stay asking for revelation. Stay praying for revelation. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Stay trying to find someone who can help you understand this word. I'm not gonna lie. It was prophesied that a lot of false prophets was gonna be here. The scriptures prophesied that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all will fall to false prophets. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I promise you this. I promise you this. If you genuinely fall to your knees and pray to God, have that conversation. Be yourself to God. Have reverence. Have reverence though. Have reverence though. Don't be disrespectful. Because a lot of people talking about, well, you know, I'm just gonna be me around God, and then they cursing God all in the prayer, everything. Nah, they don't. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself, but with respect. And I promise you, God will send you to a true messenger of God. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you that he will send you to someone who will tell you the truth. And I'm gonna be honest with you. From what I've seen, there ain't very many of them out here, but there are a few. You know what I'm saying? There are a few. And guess what? A lot of them ain't got no big ministries either. So if you looking at these people and they got big mega ministries and all that stuff like that, a lot of them ain't coming like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these real true messengers. We're gonna close it out on this. Jesus had the multitude at first, thousands of people, until he told them they got to start living by how he want them to live. And then it went down to 12. Because it's hard. Walking with God is the hardest thing on earth. Why? You're gonna kill yourself every day. Why? Because there's a lot of things that you ain't gonna want to do. It's painful to walk with God. You know what I'm saying? I want to act up every day, bro.
Yeah.
I want to act up every day. I want to act a fool. You know what I'm saying? But you can't.
Yeah. It's a sacrifice.
And the thing about it is, even the people who quote unquote say they don't believe in God, they still know the behavior that you ain't even supposed to be acting up in. It ain't even a God thing. It's a morality thing. It's a moral thing, even though it was based in the scriptures. But it's a morality thing. Even people who say they don't believe in the scriptures still live by that same morality code.
It's true.
So that's how I know the scriptures are true. You see what I'm saying? You put it like this. You gonna have that encounter with God now, or you gonna have that encounter when it's too late? You're gonna meet them one way or another. Life is a fire. Your LIFE is a FILE. And you got to see the principle one day. Your life a fire, bro.
No doubt.
Believe it or not.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So to everybody out there, man, you know, I'm not a person who afraid to say I stand with God. I rock with God every day, man. I rock with Christ every day. I ain't perfect, you know. I strive to be holy, but some days I slip.
Yeah, we all do.
But you got to understand, you got to strive.
Yeah.
Striving means you actually trying to go hard to not do what you got to do. Striving. A lot of people ain't striving; they just do what they want to do, and like, oh, I'm just gonna repent because I can do whatever I want to. No, I don't. When you believe in something, that means you believe in it hard enough to where if you do slip and fall, it was something that really caught you off guard.
Yeah.
And then you do what? You repent for it. Why? Because when you really slipped and fall, it really hurted you that much.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to the end, man, you know, I don't want to go too deep. That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, that's another one. That's another one.
That's a whole nother topic. But before we sign out, man, QuaLITy, QuLIFE, the number 3 at gmail.com. QLIFE, the number 3 at gmail.com, man. If y'all got any questions, y'all got anything y'all want us to talk about, QLIFE, the number 3 at gmail.com. That's the email. Get at us. That's the QuaLITy Life email. You can catch me on Twitter at MessiahX5. You can catch me on Instagram at SquareBiz1983. Rod, he pretty much going through me until he get on his feet.
We in the process, man.
In the process, you know, he moving and grooving. But hey, man, thank y'all for tuning in and
appreciate you.
Love y'all,
comment
man.
If you can. Y'all comment.
Drop. Get in the comments, man. Do what you got to
get in there.
Share it, man. Like I said, we're in the dungeon right now. You know, we building. Trust me.
Yeah.
We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere.
We here.
We here right now. We here.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah. We out here.
signing out.